And welcome back to the Aflac Cup Series Season 12 as we finally return at the Fremont Motor Park, the new look, Altitude Graphics Fremont Motor Park, where we return to a classic racetrack that is now not only just an oval, but a roval as well. Some redesign of the track has been made, and we will see the oval today and the roval tomorrow as we make the great return to the Aflac Cup Series. Drivers to watch for today: Daniel Suarez, who's had a tough go of it here in the Aflac Cup Series Season 12. He's on the pole at a track that he's won at before, so we'll see how Daniel can do. His teammate Ross Chastain with a nice Dale Jr. throwback, that Coca-Cola polar bear on the hood, looking to keep up the great success he's had so far this season, sitting in the top 10 points. Let's see what he can do today. Rolling around with our team Trackhouse theme, Gino Harvey makes his return to the Aflac Cup Series after retiring in Season 7. He comes out of retirement this year in Season 12 at a track that he's won at in Season 1. Kyle Busch, he's currently leading the points over brother Kurt and Chase Elliott. Kurt Busch has fallen off just a tad, but Kyle Busch looking strong after making it out of a crash in Talladega in August. And there's Kurt Busch. He is chasing brother Kyle for that elusive championship. He's been so close a couple of times in the Aflac Cup Series, looking to get that elusive championship this season. He currently sits in 5th after a wreck at Talladega, but he's more than capable of getting back those 43 points that he's behind Kyle Busch. Kyle looking pretty comfortable there atop the standings, 39 above Chase Elliott. Thank you to our official partners, Altitude Graphics, for making all these amazing graphics for us. And then, of course, Spoiler Diecast, where I get my diecast cars. Let's go trackside for the command. Drivers, start your engines. The field's turning on their engines. Pace truck getting ready to roll off here for 12 laps around this 1 mile oval. Starting lineup for the Code Red 200. On the pole, Daniel Suarez. Next to his outside, Joey Logano, Austin Dillon, and Christopher Bell find themselves in row 2, and Ryan Blaney and Ross Chastain in row 3. Tyler Reddick and Kyle Busch in row 4. The points leader, Kyle Busch. Gino Harvey making his return next to Kurt Busch in row 5. The Rocket Man returns as well in row 6 with a nice lap next to Kyle Larson. Dat Jones boy next to Martin Truex Jr. in row 7, and Chase Briscoe, race 1 winner of the season, next to William Byron in row 8. Chris Buescher and Brad Keselowski make up an RFK row 9, and Chase Elliott in that hideous-looking throwback looked good before they had to rewrap it, next to Eric Almirola, Michael McDowell and Alex Bowman in row 11, and Kevin Harvick and Ryan Preece in row 12. Row 13, we find Corey LaJoie next to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And in row 14, it's Harrison Burton next to Austin Cindric. Cole Custer and Ty Dillon in row 15. And in row 16, it's Todd Gilliland and Denny Hamlin. And then winding up last today after a crash in qualifying is Bubba Wallace. Denny Hamlin, I should say, crashed in qualifying as well. So that's why he is also near the rear of the field. So 12 miles today. We mentioned earlier at the top of the show that Daniel Suarez is our most recent winner here back in Season 10. Green flag is in the air. We are racing here as we return to Fremont. Suarez gets a nice run. Dillon to second. That's over now. Blaney takes over that second spot. He moves himself. Ross Chastain up into the top 3. The Coca-Cola throwbacks inside the top 3 looking really good, attributing to the Earnhardts of senior and junior. Blaney putting pressure on Daniel Suarez for that race lead. Looks like Suarez is going to get a good turn 1 there. Oh, Christopher Bell slams the wall, and so does Newman and Harvey. Gino Harvey in his return crashes out. Eric Jones spins across turn 2 to avoid the crash, and Ryan Newman takes a hard lick as well as him and Harvey really hit hard coming off of turn 1. It's where we've seen a lot of the cars wrecking in qualifying right here. Hamlin and Wallace both wrecked there. And so do Christopher Bell and Gino Harvey and Ryan Newman. So Christopher Bell really starts it there. You just really get slick there. It's tough when you got a car underneath you or to a car outside of you. You really kind of got to go in single file. Kurt Busch gets lucky that Bell didn't clip him there. But not so lucky for Ryan Newman and Gino Harvey. Eric Jones does a good job of avoiding. There's William Byron and a nice Jeff Gordon throwback. He gets through. So unfortunately, some pretty nice looking rides get taken to the garage here early. Gino Harvey with that nice looking Code Red which he started his racing career in. So Blaney looks to put the pressure on Daniel Suarez. Suarez trying to decline that pressure. We'll see how it goes here. Ross Chastain gets a good jump. He jumps to the inside off of turn 2. To the race lead goes Ross Chastain. Suarez going to put the pressure back on his teammate here as they come down the front stretch. It's nice little Coca-Cola throwbacks, joined by the McDonald's throwback there in third place of Kurt Busch. Here comes Suarez looking to the inside. Kurt Busch going to do a crossover on Suarez there for the second position. The cars roll in thunder through turn 4 onto the rumble strips. Glad they brought those rumble strips back here at Fremont. Such a classic look for this track. Oh, look at that crossover by Suarez. And Kurt Busch is going to follow up with one of his own off of turn 2. Kurt's finally going to take that second place position. He's trying to hunt down the race leader, Ross Chastain, who's looking really good here for his first ever Aflac Cup Series win. Here comes Kurt Busch, though. Such an experienced driver. Been here since season 1. He gives Ross the bumper. Oh, and so does Larson to Blaney. He gets involved with William Byron. Kyle Larson had the brake check. He ends up escaping through the crash, but not without having to go to the rear of the field. William Byron's going to be able to continue. So is Ryan Blaney. Here's the bump and run for the race lead. Yeah, I'm sure Chastain's not going to be too happy about that one. And William Byron and Ryan Blaney. There's Larson. Looks like Larson may have got hit by Byron. So again, mentioning that awesome-looking Jeff Gordon throwback of William Byron there. Throwing back to those fast flames of the 2000s. But we must race on. Ross Chastain and Kurt Busch going at it here in Fremont. Not much to go here. Green flag back in the air. Here they come, roaring down into turn 1, and Kyle Busch goes around off the bumper of Logano. He tags Truex. Harvick involved. Looked like Chris Buescher got some of the action there. Caution is out on the racetrack. Oh my goodness, hard hits all around here. Unfortunate what happened and what took place. Kyle Busch goes around off Logano. Chris Buescher involved in this one. And Truex gets tagged here by Kyle Busch right at the end. Oh man, Tyler Reddick taking his lucky stripes, getting through that one. Oh man, Truex had such a good run going too. He's a driver that really needed that good run as well. He's been having kind of a frustrating season here in Season 12. Kevin Harvick, not the ending he wanted for his great success in the Aflac Cup Series. Kyle Busch getting the hook. He's going to the garage area. He's done. The points leader is out of this race. And the driver he's battling with, his brother, is currently in the lead. Green flag back in the air. Here we go, boys. Chastain looking to the inside. Is he going to get there? He's got the nose on him. They go side by side for the race lead. Through turn 4. Kurt's still got the lead, but Chastain's got the momentum. He dives into turn 1. Put Ross Chastain back in the lead. But here's Kurt with the crossover. Oh! Chastain gets hooked by Tyler Reddick through the sand pit. Part of the roval. White flag is out. Chastain's out of this one. Kurt Busch setting sail off at turn 4. Kurt Busch wins the Code Red 200 and puts himself back into championship contention. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. I'm sure. Oh my. What a finish. Almost a little speechless there at the end. He's saying gibberish. Kurt burns it down. Man, what a race. That's good stuff there to see Kurt Busch in victory lane. He's also in his swan song season, trying to go out a champion. And it just gets that much closer for Kurt Busch as we have 3 races remain. What a save by Chastain, by the way. Oh my goodness, that was an incredible save. He lost tons of track position, but at least he wasn't out of it. Kurt Busch retakes the points lead, 16 points above his brother Kyle Busch. There's Ross Chastain moving up in the 5th. Chase Elliott drops to 4th. Alex Bowman having a quietly good season. He moves himself up in the 3rd, and he's in championship conversation now. How about that for Alex Bowman? Here's your top 20. Brad Keselowski 11th, Briscoe 12th, Kyle Larson 13th. Logano 14th. There's Truex, who wrecked out today. He's 16th. Suarez jumps up to 17th after the good day he had. Kevin Harvick falls to 23rd. Ryan Blaney 24th. Just miserable season for Ryan Blaney. He's the reigning champion of the Athletic Cup Series of Season 11, the Summer Showdown, and that's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And we're going to check out our finishing results. Let's see what took place here. Chastain, I know, got a top 10 at least. Kurt Busch was the winner. Tyler Reddick jumps up at second. Chase Briscoe with a nice 4th place finish. Brad Keselowski gets a top 5. There's Chastain in 8th. Bowman with a quiet 6th place finish. Bubba Wallace and Chase Elliott also getting top 10s. How about that? Denny Hamlin, after starting almost dead last, he gets up to 12th in the finishing order. Eric Jones, 19th after spinning out. Kyle Larson finishes 20th. There's our former points leader. Start of the day, Kyle Busch finishing 30th. Harvick ends up finishing 25th. Blaney 24th. And Gino Harvey, in his return to the Athletic Cup Series, finishes dead last. But he will be back at the Roval tomorrow, so make sure you tune in for that one. We stay here at the Fremont Roval. It's a doubleheader weekend here in Fremont. The track crews are currently setting up the Roval track for tomorrow's race, and we will get practicing later tonight. So thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate all you fans who have been here 12 seasons. Can you believe it? It's almost to a close. Thank you for watching. This is JT24, JM26, signing out.